Hello everyone, Zero in the house, and today we're back with another episode of WOTV Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, where we have a look at what's new this time around. It is the 1st of December, and Aranea has just hit our shores, so we'll have a look what this week's content is all about. Before we go ahead, do keep in account that Aranea's shards will be attainable through the challenges board. And also not to forget about allocating your tokens because it is the 1st of the month. Let's go ahead and see what's new this time around. As per usual, we have a standard banner with PD bar for the featured unit. So in this case, you'll be able to get Aranea for an upgraded chance. And once you fill up this bar, you'll be able to get a 25% chance of getting her. So that's that. In regards of her stats and what she's all about, I think that if you have a strong Pierce or Ice team, she'll suit you. I'm aware that Ice team is mostly locked behind a limited wall. So if you have built Ice, do consider her. If you want to pair her with Victora, also do consider her. And if you want to make an all-spear team with Oberon and Kain as well, that sounds also like a good plan. However, she has some downfalls. From my understanding, she lacks AoE, and also defense piercing attacks. So if you want to build a team, to keep an account on how to mitigate those. Now, moving on, 9-step banner. You can't get Noctis nor Prompto in here, so keep that in account. Also, you'll be getting B medals, not A medals. And next week we will be getting the VC with Esper for Aranea. So there's a chance that those will be C medals. So if you plan to pull Aranea and you have a lot of medals, B medals, I would suggest holding on to them until next week just to confirm whether you can use them for the vision card as well. This is the paid step up banner, so I always tell people not to worry about this, especially for the investment that you need to put in. Now, I think this is actually really good if you have spare 2,000 paid Visor and you have pulled for Noctis. In this banner, you get equal chance to pull all 3 of these guys. So I'll pull up drop rates. So all 3 guys have an upgraded chance of being attained. And the 10th slot will contain 80 Mind Spheres. So in a situation where you already pull for Noctis or you already pull for Aranea, and you want to EX one of those guys, this is a pretty good way to expedite that process. Now, in here, usual 5 UR for 10 summon. You can retry once, kind of a downgrade for what we had in the past. We're approaching Christmas, winter holidays. I'll call it Christmas though, so I'll probably skip this, no worry about it. And that is pretty much that. You do have the guild summon for Aranea shards as well. Let's have a look at what's the shop. Unfortunately, there is no new deals in the special shop, so that's kind of a bummer. You probably just have the Aranea pack, and that is pretty much it. If we move on to the early winter 2021 deluxe shop, there's these packs which seem kind of worth it for $1 US. I might consider it if you're a spending player. And then we have these early winter packs where it comes with Awakening Prism and Select the Fragment of Thought. Might consider this, but I don't like the paid value behind it. So personally, I wouldn't really want to spend any paid Visor on any of this pack, but that's just me. Going further, I will always obviously do this, and if you don't have time to farm the Star Spear, you can do that. So here. Now I will put a couple of graphics around the far plane in regards of this weapon. And you get the whole golden helm as well. They probably want to make it pass as if it's her Abyss armor, but I doubt it. I'm sure she can equip better stuff. And what I wasn't really happy about was that there's no 300 paid viz with a 110 guaranteed, 110 pool ticket as well. So this time you're kind of out of luck. If you're hoping for a free 10 pool, you you probably need to fork 5,000 paid if you want 3 chances of getting Aranea with a temple. So big skip for me, especially what happened last week. And yeah, if you scroll further down this shop, you'll be able to get materials that will allow you to power up Aranea. Now in the 15 visual shop, Aranea's shards have been added, so if you have been skipping this, do keep this in account. And from here we'll go on to the mug shop. So Revolver Raid medals. So this is the second time this has happened. We'll show what's really going on there. But upon doing those quests, you'll be able to get medals that will allow you to pull for pretty much recipes for what were featured raid equipment. So if you need to +5 any of your equipment, this is one way to do so this week. Similarly, I believe that this hasn't been updated really. Oh yeah, actually, it has been updated with Aranea's stuff. So if you pull for her, you can expedite her growth via this method. And do keep in account that we have summon medals be what I consider part 1. So hopefully we'll get part 2B for her vision cards in case you need that as well. And then you can triage your expenditure of medals that way. And not much else down here. Okay, let's go on to Farplane. So let's go multi first, because this is how you can get those raid medals. You can't do those from the single player. So pretty much these are like the pseudo raids that are being bundled into this multi-quest. I think that it's pretty good if you just want those medals to expedite and finish up some equipment, like I mentioned before. And there's some reruns as well. We'll touch them in just a sec. So if you go in events, you will get the EX version of Aranea's quest, where you can get her Stos spear, so graphics here. And I wanted to compare this with the Wind Spear because on paper they're quite similar, but I still think that the Wind Spear is superior. However, if you do not have that, do consider building 1 or 2 Stos spears. Yes, they have 10% penetration for spear, which is pretty good. However, you know, I guess that's good because Aranea doesn't have any penetration skills on her own. It will be a good standing weapon for Kain as well when it's coming up in the rerun. If you don't have the means to build a Wind Spear, especially with the materials, this will be a good standing weapon while you aim for maxing your Wind Spear. This is especially good for newer players that didn't do the first run of Final Fantasy IV. Moving on, we have the reruns of a couple of weapons here as well, which is pretty good. And what is not featured here, you'll have the rerun for the raid vision cards as well. So you'll have 4 entries. I do have those in my main account, but in here no showing. So you'll have 4 entries for the vision cards that were in the past. So White Dragon, I think Kraken, and the vision card with the WZ guy. What's his name? The Spear WZ guy that is SR. So yeah, do keep that in account if you wanna aim for the EX Brutal quest and finish them with the current units that we have. And I think that is pretty much it. Pretty short video today, so if you guys are aiming for Aranea, best of luck. I hope that she will prove to be a useful unit for you in the long term, and I hope that you will have enough visual for her vision card next week too. Alright guys, let's wrap it up. You guys take care and have a good one. Bye for now.